Yes friends, so 6 degree 40 minute, which is of the this one Mrigashira Nakshatra, which is the fifth one. So fifth Nakshatra is the Mrigashira Nakshatra. The Mrigashira Nakshatra 6 degree 40 minute, of which 7 degree 40 minute were here in the this Taurus sign. Now from Taurus sign, the remaining 6 degree 40 minute will go to the Gemini sign, because 2 sign passed now. This is now Gemini, this is Gemini, this is still Taurus sign, this is Taurus sign. Now this is 1 sign passed, this is Taurus sign. Okay, now this is Taurus sign. So I'm writing here Taurus, Taurus, Taurus sign. This is also Taurus sign. Let me write T here, Taurus sign. This is also Taurus sign. Now this is Taurus sign still. Taurus sign. So Taurus sign starts from this to this one and this also. Okay, then it starts Rohini Nakshatra. Sorry, the Taurus sign. After that Gemini sign starts. Nakshatra we are just talking about. This is what you call the fourth one, Mrigashira Nakshatra. So Mrigashira Nakshatra up to this is 23 degree 20 minutes. This is up to Rohini Nakshatra, and Nakshatra I'm talking about Nakshatra. Now this is Gemini sign. For 2 sign past 6 degree 40 minutes. So 2 sign past 6 degree 40 minutes. This is in the Gemini sign, because 2 sign past Gemini sign starts. So Gemini sign will have 6 degree 40 minutes of the fifth one, Mrigashira Nakshatra. This is Mrigashira fifth one, Mrigashira Nakshatra. So from 53 degree 20 minutes, this is extent or extension of the Nakshatra. But this is in the signs. Now in which sign? Now this is Gemini sign starts. Right, so Gemini sign, which is 2 sign past 6 degree 40 minutes, up to this, the what you call Mrigashira Nakshatra was there. Now after Mrigashira Nakshatra, this is up to Mrigashira Nakshatra in Gemini sign, Mrigashira Nakshatra. This after Mrigashira Nakshatra, what is the next one? Ardra Nakshatra, sixth one, which is Ardra Nakshatra. So Ardra Nakshatra starts from 2 sign past, means Gemini, 6 degree 40 minutes 2. Because if I add here 13 degree 20 minutes in 6 degree 40 minutes, so 13 plus 6 is 19, but 40 minutes plus 20 minutes means 60 minutes. 60 minutes equal to 1 degree, so 19 degree plus 1 degree, 20 degree. So this is up to 20 degree. So 2 sign past means Gemini. In the Gemini we are having up to 20 degree 00 minutes. This is of Ardra Nakshatra now completed. So Ardra Nakshatra is lying in Gemini, third sign, Gemini sign. The lord of Ardra Nakshatra is Rahu. Okay, and then lordship of the planets I have just written down. I'll just read them. That's not a very difficult task. Now next, and now still, after 20 degree, right? How many 10 degree is still left? So 10 degree plus 3 degree 20 minutes. That means 1 nakshatra will be completed in 10 degree of that will be included in this from 20 degree to 30 degree. This is 3 sign past. Okay, up to, yeah, because this is 2 sign past 20 degree 00 minute. So now still it is in the Gemini. Now Gemini is completed because 10 degree of that nakshatra, which is the sixth one. This seventh nakshatra, which is Punarvasu nakshatra. The Ardra nakshatra was completed up to 20 degree. So from 20 degree to 3 sign past, because this is now Cancer sign starts. 4th sign, 3 sign past means 4th sign start, Cancer sign starts. So Cancer sign, in the Cancer sign up to 3 degree 20 minutes, the 7th nakshatra, which was Punarvasu nakshatra, was lying here. 7th sign Punarvasu nakshatra. So Punarvasu nakshatra is lying in the Cancer sign started up to 3 degree 20 minutes. So the first quarter of Punarvasu nakshatra. So with this one, Punarvasu nakshatra, which is the 7th one, the first quarter of this is lying in the Cancer sign. Now still Cancer sign is having what you call 26 degree 40 minutes. 26 degree 40 minutes means the 2 next nakshatras completely will be lying in the fourth sign, which is Cancer sign. So 13, because 3 degree 20 minutes, the remaining for 26 degree 40 minutes is still there in to make it 30 degree. To make it 30 degree in the Cancer sign, because now Cancer sign is started, has started. 3 sign past 3 degree 20 minutes. This is the first quarter in the Cancer sign. The Cancer sign, this is 3 sign past means Cancer sign from 3 degree 20 minutes to 2. If I add here 13 degree 20 minutes, in this case, it will be 16 degree 40 minutes. It is still Cancer sign, because 3 sign past 16 degree 40 minutes. This is 8th Nakshatra is completed. This is Pushya Nakshatra. 8th Nakshatra is Pushya Nakshatra. So Pushya Nakshatra is from 3 sign past 3 degree 20 minutes to 3 sign past 16 degree 40 minutes. Why? Because 3 degree 20 minutes plus 13 degree 20 minutes, that means 13 plus 3 is 16, and 20 plus 20 is 40 minutes. 16 degree 40 minutes. 3 sign past 16 degree 40 minutes. This is the Cancer sign. 3 sign past, that means complete. 3 signs are completed. That means now Cancer sign is started or has started with 16 degree 40 minutes. So up to 16 degree 40 minutes, Cancer sign is still there. Okay, because it's still 30 degree 20 minutes is still left. The next Nakshatra, which is the 9th Nakshatra, which will be 3 sign past 16 degree 40 minutes to 3 sign past 30 degree 00 minute. Okay, now this is Cancer sign is completed. 3 sign past 30 degree, that means now this is Cancer sign completed. Okay, 30 degree means Cancer sign completed. So this is how Cancer sign is. The 4 signs will include 9 Nakshatras. Okay, the first 9 Nakshatras are included into 4 signs. Because each Nakshatra is having 13 degree 20 minutes, 13 degree 20 minutes. In this way, we have to just add those 13 degree 20 minutes into each sign. And when sign is having 30 degree, because the strength of each sign is 30 degree, 30 degree, 30 degree, 30 degree. 12 signs are 30 degree, 30 degree. In this way, 30 degree are included. So how many Nakshatras, parts of a Nakshatra is lying in the first Rashi, first sign or first Rashi, then the remaining part is sent into another Nakshatra. In this way, so sometimes one Nakshatra, okay, is lying in 2 signs, mostly in the 2 signs. Okay, for example, okay, this is okay. So 3 Nakshatras. In this way, 3 Nakshatras are lying in 1 sign. Part of it, the 3rd Nakshatra is also lying in the 3rd, okay, in the 2nd sign. So in this case, means 3 Nakshatras are lying in 1 sign, because the 0 sign past 26 degree 40 minutes. So apart means 4th quarter, the first quarter of the 3rd Nakshatra, right? 4th quarter of, or first quarter of the 3rd Nakshatra is lying in the first sign, because first sign is including, is having 30 degree. So 13 degree 20 minutes, 13 degree 20 minutes, 2 Nakshatras are completed into first sign, but still 3 degree 20 minutes is left. So first quarter of the 3rd Nakshatra, which is Ashwini Bharani Kritika Nakshatra, first quarter is also lying in the first Rashi or first sign, Aries sign. This is up to Aries sign is having got from 26 degree 40 minutes to 3 degree 20 minutes is lying in this sign, Aries sign. And then the next sign will start, Taurus sign will start. So Taurus sign, up to Taurus sign 10 degree only, up to 10 degree, because 3 degree 20 minutes for 10 degree. So these are, if I divide into 2 parts, so the first part was in the Aries sign, the second part, which is up to 10 degree, in this 10 degree will be included into Taurus sign, second sign, Taurus sign. This is Taurus sign. Okay, so this one sign past 10 degree, up to 10 degree is in the Taurus sign of the 3rd Nakshatra, which was Kritika Nakshatra, Ashwini Bharani Kritika. This Kritika Nakshatra was lying up to one sign past 10 degree, means into the Taurus sign. And in the Taurus sign, there was one, in the first, which was Aries sign. In the Aries sign, 3 degree 20 minutes of this 3rd Nakshatra were already included. The remaining 10 degrees are sent into the second sign, which is the Taurus sign. Taurus sign starts with Taurus sign is having from 10 degree to 23 degree 20 minutes. Next Nakshatra means the fourth Nakshatra, which is Rohini Nakshatra. Then after Rohini Nakshatra there is then the fourth one, sorry, fifth one. Fifth one is this is Pundramashu, sorry, Mrigashira. Fourth is Mrigashira, Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, Mrigashira. So Mrigashira Nakshatra is fifth Nakshatra, sorry, fifth Nakshatra is lying in the, again in the Taurus sign, because in the Taurus sign remaining 7 degree 40 minutes of the fourth Nakshatra, which is Mrigashira, sorry, fifth one, Mrigashira Nakshatra, is still lying. So that is into the this one. Okay, so this is how the Nakshatras are put into the signs. So first 4 signs in this. So what part of a nakshatra, okay, or in which quarter a person is born, at what degree moon is lying in a sign, at what degree. Now that degree of that sign is in which is falling in which nakshatra. Okay, that nakshatra is having certain degrees. So that degree is of which nakshatra in which sign. That we have to just find out. After that we can calculate that for how many years still of that particular planet are to be used by this person. So this native will have, you have to utilize, okay, in the future, near future, the remaining period of this planet, because he was born at a particular degree. The degree is in a particular nakshatra at what degree. Now in that nakshatra, which quarter, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, there are 4 quarters of 3 degree 20 minutes, 3 degree 20 minutes, 3 degree 20 minutes, to 4 times if I add them, that will give us 13 degree 20 minutes. Okay, so 13 degree 20 minutes of strength of one nakshatra or extent of one nakshatra is there. So this is how we have to find out the actual degree of a person's birth time, right? Or moon sign. Moon sign is lying in which nakshatra, or in which sign, first sign, and in that sign at which nakshatra, or in which nakshatra at what degree, and that degree is in that nakshatra at what quarter, in which quarter. Okay, so this is how we will utilize these things to find out the total remaining period of a person, to use that period into his life. Then his period starts. We must show 3 dasas starts. Now let me take the remaining portion. The next thing is that who are the lords of these nakshatras? That I have already talked about. That first is Ketu, Ashwini Nakshatra is lorded by Ketu. Second Taurus, Venus lords the next second Bharani Nakshatra, Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika. Kritika is lorded by Sun. Kritika Nakshatra, lord of Kritika Nakshatra is Sun. Then the fourth one, Rohini. I have already talked about this Rohini Nakshatra, very important Nakshatra, lorded by Moon. If this is afflicted by Saturn, it is very much dangerous. Okay, that I have talked about in case of Mahabharata war, which started Kurukshetra in Haryana in this case. Okay, these days Haryana is having that Kurukshetra place where Mahabharata battle was fought, or that war happened. Okay, so during that period, was Nakshatra, Rohini Nakshatra was inflected by Saturn. Okay, and Mars was entering into Jyeshtha Nakshatra. Jyeshtha Nakshatra means is in the 8th sign. I just talked about 8th sign, Jyeshtha Nakshatra. Up to Jyeshtha Nakshatra, 8th sign is there. So 8th sign is having Jyeshtha Nakshatra. So in the Jyeshtha Nakshatra, if Mars enters in Taurus sign, which is having Rohini Nakshatra, is having Saturn. So both are aspecting each other. Saturn is aspecting Mars, Mars is aspecting Saturn, very dangerous one. Okay, so that I'll talk about in case of prediction. 6th prediction, I'll talk about one of the wars, one of the battles or war which has happened in the past. I will take that as a post prediction. I have to just, okay, what you call, explain that with the help of astrological events, how this thing happened. The same way we can have this kind of research, so that we can understand that how to predict about a dangerous thing, about any. And after that I'll take good things also, good happenings. That this thing happened, very auspicious thing, because of the planetary conjunctions in this nativity, in this person's horoscope. Okay, if if a person's horoscope, good planets period is running, and position of that planet in his horoscope is very auspicious one, in good house, good sign, okay, very auspicious one, then that person will have happiness or will have happy event, okay, or events, auspicious events will happen in his life. So that kind of events also I will take, okay. But first I am taking the bad events, means the battles, wars, etc. What are the positions of these planets which are very dangerous planets? First we have to know about the enemies, the dangerous planets, right? That's why I'm taking dangerous planets. Now come to the Lords. Lordship is the planets KVS, Ketu, Venus, Sun, KBS. Then Moon, Mars and Rahu. Moon, Mars, Rahu. In this way we can understand them. KBS, Moon, Mars, Rahu. Then Jupiter, Saturn and Mercury. These 9 planets, serial wise, same way, in the same way next planets will be loaded by, next Nakshatras will be loaded by these 9 planets in the same way. KBS, Ketu, Venus, Sun, then Moon, Mars, Rahu, after that Jupiter, Saturn and Mercury. Last is Mercury, ninth one is Mercury in this case. Mercury, what are the time period of them? Major periods. And these major periods which are known as Bhimasho Tridasha, 120 years period total time. These 9 nakshatras total period of these planets, major period of these planets, okay, major periods. Now with the help of this major periods we will define or we will decide that which planet's period is still this person will have, how much has passed already, is not going to be utilized by him, the remaining period is to be utilized by him, he will have in future life. So in this period this person will have this kind of events. This is how we define or we decide about the number of years which are allotted to particular planets. So Ketu is having 7 years, that is major period, Mahadasha period. Okay, so this is the number of years which are allotted. Number of years means this will decide about the period, time period which a person will utilize in his life. Okay, so at which planet or at which degree that person has born, okay, the date of birth or time of birth will define about the person's exact degree of moon or in which nakshatra that person is born. Then with the help of that we will find out that what period the person is still have to utilize in his life. That Mahadasha period is to be utilized by him, the remaining period of that particular period. After that the serial will start. The series means the next planet, again in his life he will utilize those periods. Okay, for example, a person is born, suppose Aswini Nakshatra, the first nakshatra, and the first quarter of that is already passed. Or in the 0 degree he is born, suppose 0 degree of Aswini Nakshatra. This person will utilize 7 years of Ketu. For 7 years period, Ketu's period for 7 years will run in his life. So in this period, what person's activity will be there? What person will have benefits or auspicious thing, inauspicious things? Because the position of Ketu in his horoscope will define that what is the position of this person. Okay, this is how the period is to be utilized by him. But it depends upon the degree, the time. The time will define what the degree of the moon in which in that particular nakshatra, and that nakshatra is loaded by Ketu. For example, Aswini is loaded by Ketu. Second, Venus is loaded, or Bharani is loaded by Venus. So in Bharani nakshatra a person is born, at which degree, how many quarters have already passed, remaining quarters will be utilized by him. That period will be then defined about after 20 years, how much time has already passed. The remaining period will be utilized. For example, suppose 1 quarter is passed, 1/4. So if I divide it into 4 quarters, this 20 years, so 5 years, 5 4s are 20. So 5 years is devoted to 1 quarter. Okay, so that 5 years is already passed. Suppose the person is born in the 2nd quarter. 2nd quarter is completed, still is to be utilized by him. The 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter means 15 years is still to be utilized by this person. So the remaining period, major period of this person's initial beginning or the life which is beginning, for 15 years he will have the Venus period, right? This is how major period is calculated. These periods are given. Venus is having 20 years, which is major period. 20 years is more not given to any other planet. 19 years is given to Saturn. 18 years is given to Rahu. 17 years is given to Mercury. And 6 years, very least period, is given to Sun. Sun is having 6 years only. Moon is having 10 years. Mars 7 years, Ketu 7 years. These two planets are having 7 years. Ketu 7 years, Mars 7 years, Moon 10 years, Sun 6 years, Venus 20 years, then Jupiter 16 years, okay, Saturn 19 years, Mercury 17 years, Mercury 17. If I add all these years of these 9 planets, to total 120 years we will have. This is known as Bimshotri Dasha. Cycle of Bimshotri Dasha. Okay, then again 120 years for next 9 Nakshatras, next 120 years for 9 Nakshatras. So in which Nakshatra person is born, in this way 120 years, this cycle of Bimshotri Dasha is repeated for next, next 9 Nakshatras, 120 years, then again next 9 Nakshatras, 120 years are given. In this way, this Bimshotri Dasha is known as Bimshotri. Why Bimshotri? Because Bim means 20 and Sutri is for 100, so 120 years. This 120 years period is known as Bimshotri Dasha. So what Bimshotri Dasha Mahadasha is running for your life or in this period. So this is how we calculate the period of a person's life in the beginning. After that, the next period, suppose a person is born in Venus period, means in the Bhani Nakshatra. So he is born in the second quarter. Okay, so from 3 degree 20 minutes is already passed, is not to be utilized by him. So 15 years of Venus he will have. Next period of 6 years Sun, 6 years of Sun he has to use in his life, or he will have 6 years of Sun from this period to this period. After 6 years, 10 years of Moon, then 7 years for Mars, 18 years of Rahu, and Jupiter 16 years. In this major periods, these Mahadasha period is started. Okay, and this we will calculate them when a person's, I'll take illustrations how to find the ascendant of a person. The moon is lying in which nakshatra, then which period the person will have. Okay, so all these things we will define later, but 9 nakshatras I have taken here. These first 9 nakshatras, very important point. So please, relationship between nakshatra and the signs or rasis, very important, because if a person is born in a particular rasi is known to us, but which nakshatra, in which nakshatra a person is born. Nakshatra is defining a person's different kind of qualities, because 27 nakshatras if are having or have in 12 rasis or 12 signs, then the nakshatras are very much defining a person's personality. Because those 4 quarters, even 4 quarters, first quarter, a person is born in first quarter, or in second quarter, or in third quarter, or in fourth quarter, in that particular nakshatra. So according to those quarters also, a person's personality is well defined. Okay, there are different definitions for every quarters. If suppose all those, quarters, or those 4 parts of a nakshatra are lying in one sign only, like one rasi, right? Like in Aries sign, first nakshatra is lying in the first sign. Then second sign, first sign is having 2 nakshatra, 3 nakshatra even. The first quarter of the third nakshatra, which is Kritika nakshatra, is lying in the first sign, Aries sign. So this first quarter of a person born in a first quarter of Kritika nakshatra, that means he will have the characteristics of Aries sign, because the first quarter of third nakshatra, Kritika nakshatra, is lying in the Aries sign. For 0 sign past 26 degree 40 minutes to 3 degree here we have to utilize, and the remaining 10 degree will be given to the Taurus sign. So Taurus sign will have, so in which quarter a person is born. So in this way the 2 signs are different. Suppose a person born in the first quarter, that means the person is having Aries sign, is born in the Aries sign. So he will have different kind of characteristics, because Aries sign is Lord of Aries sign is Mars, Mangal. Okay, Mars is Lord of Aries sign. So he will have qualities of commander-in-chief type, of warrior type, or defense personal type. He will find himself in the defense qualities quality of a defense personnel, Kshatriya type. Okay, and if he is born in the second quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, that means he will be, his nakshatra is lying in the Taurus sign. Taurus sign, one sign passed up to 10 degree. 10 degree means 3 degree 20 minutes initially were lying in the first quarter, first sign. Then from 3 degree 20 minutes onwards, they are remaining 10 degree are lying in the Taurus sign. So Taurus sign is lorded by Venus. Venus is the lord of Taurus sign. I have already defined those 12 signs were lorded by how many? Two signs were lorded by 5 planets were lording 2 signs, and sun was lording only. Sun is the lord of Singh Rashi or Leo sign, and moon is the lord of Kark Rashi or Cancer sign. Okay, so this is how all those signs I defined. So in this way, the quality of Venus, because Venus is the lord of Taurus sign. If a person is born in the third quarter, fourth quarter of the nakshatra, third nakshatra, which is Kritika nakshatra, here it is, Kritika nakshatra. So the person is having, because Kritika nakshatra lord is sun, so he will have quality of sun as well as of Venus, because this person is born in the Taurus sign, in the Kritika nakshatra undoubtedly. But Kritika nakshatra's third quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, these 3 quarters are lying in the Taurus sign. So Taurus sign is lorded by Venus, but lord of Kritika nakshatra is sun. So sun quality of sun as well as of Venus, this person will have. This is how the quality of a person or characteristics of a person are defined with the help of nakshatra and rasis or signs or lord of that rasi or lord of that nakshatra. Okay, this is how these are very much applicable. Everything is defined with the help of nakshatras and rasis and signs. Okay, so this is how these things are being defined. Okay, so next 9 nakshatras I will take in the next lecture series. But these 9 nakshatras are well defined, so please just pay attention towards these nakshatras. Just note down them and just respond that how much you liked. Okay, because next 9 nakshatras I am taking in the next lecture series. Then next lecture, continuously next lecture means 6th lecture. This is I'm just giving them in one lecture series, that is 6th lecture series. Number of lectures are there, so 2 nakshatras, 2 lectures, they are included. So there are 6 lectures. I will include these in the 6 lectures, A, B, C, D of 6A, 6B, 6C, in this way up to F. Okay, so up to F lectures of the 6th lecture, you have to see, note down all these nakshatras, 9 nakshatras, 120 years of these. Actually, same series of planets are there: Ketu, Venus, Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury. These 9 planets are having the same period of years. Okay, for the next 9 nakshatras. In this way, 27 nakshatras are completed. I'll talk about the Abhijit nakshatra also, but Abhijit nakshatra is just utilized only for certain things, because in Abhijit nakshatra, if a person is selecting for muhurta or something auspicious time, he has to select, and Abhijit nakshatra is being selected. So that is for that purpose only. So Abhijit nakshatra is 22nd nakshatra, because it is lying in the 21st and 22nd. Okay, so some portion of 21st nakshatra and 22nd nakshatra, so that is all allotted to Abhijit nakshatra. In this way, total 28 nakshatras are there. The total extent of these nakshatras is 360 degree. Because 27 nakshatras are just having 360 degree only. 360 degree. If I divide by 27, then 27, if I divide 360 by 27, that 13 degree 20 minutes is given to each nakshatra. 27 nakshatra will have this 13 degree 20 minutes, 30 degree 20 minutes in this way. Okay, so all these 9 nakshatras I have defined here. Okay, next series I'll have to take, but up to this 9 nakshatra, just understand that names of the nakshatras are to be learned by a person. But if you remember the names of nakshatras, then you can understand, okay, this person is born in this particular nakshatra, lord of this nakshatra is this. Then you can just utilize or understand that what the characteristics are. Talk about the characteristics of these planets also. The planets of these characteristics of these, planets and signs as well as your nakshatras, and after that you will just understand or guess about a person's personality. Okay, so this is how everything is just become. This is having